Out, girl. Girl, get out. Out, go potty. Go potty. Get your little booty out there. Get your little booty out there. Good morning, guys. Oh, I want some water. Oh my gosh, last night, hey Natalie. Oh my gosh, last night, so we had the scallops, but I was like, it was like 9:30, and I told my husband, I'm like, oh my god, I want a chicken sandwich. So me and him split a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. But I ordered it like the meal, and then I got milk with it because we were all out of milk. And if you don't know, when I'm pregnant, I literally drink like a gallon of, I'm already out. What did I say, Wednesday? We got milk on Saturday. I drink like a gallon of milk every few days. Water and milk. Oh, and a good soda. You throw on an energy drink with that water and milk. Oh my god. My husband laughs because I'll have like 4 drinks out at the same time. I ate the scallops. They were good. But like, I just wanted a chicken sandwich. I just wanted a chicken sandwich so bad. What is this? Oh, have you guys seen my new decorations though? It looks good. All my mail over there, I need to clean that. My husband leaves his stupid packages over here, and oh my gosh, I need to send off this mail. You saw me at Walmart? That's so cool. Did I at least look nice? I probably was like yelling at my family or something. I get all stressed out in the grocery store. Did we look nice? That's what I want to know. When people are like, I saw you out, I'm like, did I look nice or did I look mean? Was I having a bad moment? I probably, honestly, if I was with my husband, I probably was really nice. Because whenever I'm with my husband, he's easy go. It was on the 4th. I'm trying to think. I think it was just me and my husband that went with the kids. We had Gma over that day. I'm trying to remember. Did I have Tati and David with me? Or did they stay with Gma? What do I think the baby's next gender is gonna be? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to tell you guys. Because I feel like I'm always right. I honestly feel like I'm always right. I wrote it down. I'm taking my kids to the mall today. Gma's gonna come over and hang out with Tati. I think Tati and Gma have plans to go shopping. And I'm gonna take my kids to the mall with my best friend. Like one of my friends. My little brother always laughs. He's like, you have a lot of friends. I was like, yeah. I have a lot of friends. And all my friends like have kids, so it's super easy. Oh my gosh, I should invite Braxton and see what she's doing. I just sent. Oh my gosh, I need to film the video taco truck for real. You're right, Megan. So they're doing construction on like this street, and so they moved locations, and he said that he sells like 300 tacos, and he sold 35 last week. And I was like, oh my god, I need to pop out there and tell everyone he moved. Hey, Braxton. Okay, I sent you this because I was literally, oh my god, did I put you on that part? Sorry. Is my sound on? Oh, there you are. Oh my god, I didn't have my sound on. Anyway, can you hear me?
Oh crap. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
like
you.
I didn't mean to do the sound. Sorry,
It's
Daniel
okay.
Tiger's in the background. Let me turn it down.
Oh, it's okay.
It's
My
like
kids are asleep. I was gonna
only
see if you
Emma's
had
up.
plans today.
Just work and then what do I have?
If you have morning sickness, I don't know what to recommend because I don't get morning sickness. I would say like really salty foods and really sweet foods. Like stuff that's really gonna, I would like try to think of a craving, and it sucks because I want to tell people like to use flour because I don't use flour whenever I'm pregnant, but a lot of my friends that had bad morning sickness, they did. And then you have to quit though before you give birth, like months before you give birth. But I don't get morning sickness. That's part of the reason I think I'm having another boy, because I never get morning sickness. The thing is, like, you're dying. Okay. Do you have any cravings for food at all? Like, is there anything that you even think of that you're like, oh, that'd be good? They care where I'm at. Like, they care. Even though it's legal here, they care. They'll still test your placenta and be like, ma'am, CPS is coming for you. So, you have to, like, even if you smoke during your pregnancy, you have to quit, like, a couple months before you give birth. Otherwise, you'll have a CPS case where I live. That's the only reason I quit. Love you, Sophie. You're beautiful. It's a great picture. I look at everyone's faces. Yes, I love baked veggies. Oh, anyway, Braxton, so I was trying to tell you, so me and my friend Sierra, we're going to go to the mall. You'll have to text me if you're not busy. You should totally come. If you want to come over later, though, after we get back from the mall, and we're throwing like an end of the summer bash so that we can get like a blow up slide. Ignacio saw the neighbors had like this giant blow up water slide. You know what I'm talking about? That like people get for parties. And my husband was like, oh, I wish we could do that, but his birthday's in December. And I was like, why do we need an excuse to throw a party? Like, let's just throw a party. We can call it the end of the summer bash. And he was like, that's a great idea. And so we're going to go rent one of those big ass inflatables. We already have 2 personal bounce houses, but like he wants, the one that we saw was like taller than our house. It was huge. And so we're going to rent like a really huge one for end of the summer party. I'm going to invite your kids. I'm going to invite Sierra's kids. I'm going to invite Sinise's kids. And I'm going to invite Katie and her kids. It's not the end of the summer, but we're just making excuses to throw a party, to be honest with you. We love to throw a good party. I love to throw parties. I feel like my face is getting so fat. I lost 1 pound though. Right? Like the kids really want it. I don't think I'm gonna cook. I'll probably cook my kids breakfast if they ask for it. If not, we'll probably eat at the mall. Yeah, everyone's asleep. Hey, Elizabeth, love you. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, the kids are starting school technically. Like, I only say that because my friend Sierra, she's a teacher, and she has to go back to work soon, so I know that summer's ending. At least for us, it is. The kids are going back to school. David goes back to school on the 26th of this month. I look on Facebook Marketplace stuff. My husband, every time, oh, you're 15 weeks pregnant, that's awesome. I feel like once I start getting into once I get to 10 weeks, guys, that's when I really start getting excited. And then once I reach viability, that's whenever you'll see me be really excited. It's hard because, like, I really love, obviously, I love my baby, but I get nervous and I try not to get, like, too attached before, like, I don't know, before I give birth, or, like, I just get scared that I'm gonna have my heart broken because, like, I don't know why, but with Kyle Jr., I literally would, like, tell myself, like, it's okay if I lose this baby because I have Ignacio. I have another baby. I'm going to be okay. And so, like, I just try to keep that same mindset. Like, no matter what happens, everything's going to be okay and I'm going to be okay. But I know I'm going to have a healthy baby and carry to 40 weeks like I have every time. Yeah. It's hard because, like, it sounds negative. It sounds negative, like I don't love my baby or like I'm not attached to it. But it's like I am so attached to it. I just don't want to, like, because, like, there are so many things that can happen. Happy birthday, you know. I am pregnant. I'm 5 weeks. I'm 5 weeks pregnant. I'm barely even pregnant. Don't even worry about it. We'll see the ultrasound. I think maybe that's why my face is getting chunky. I'll see an ultrasound at the end of the month, and hopefully we'll see a heartbeat by then. If we don't see a heartbeat by then, that's okay, because I might see it the next month. Yeah, I never do, like, super early. Like, I tell people, but, like, I keep, like, the door in my mind open that, like, I could lose this baby, I could keep this baby, because it's so early still. But I don't live in fear about it, you know? Like, I try to just embrace the circle of life because I don't want to live in fear about it, but I think I'm going to be fine. I feel really good this pregnancy, just like I do the rest of my pregnancy, so I'm sure it will be fine. Yeah, so, like, they'll give you an ultrasound at around 8 to 10 weeks, and then they'll give you another ultrasound as, like, an anatomy scan to make sure your baby has, like, a heart and a brain. So the first one they do is to see a heartbeat, and then they're going to go in and they'll look for the baby's organs, like, once you get further along, and then you may get, like, a gender reveal ultrasound, maybe. And then they'll give you, like, one more. But they don't give you a lot. I usually go to a private ultrasound tech. Oh, I have the worst, like, gas and heartburn. I usually go to a private ultrasound tech because they don't give me enough ultrasounds. Let me see what time. Hold on, guys. I gotta text my friends. Okay, just texting my friends. Oh my gosh, everyone asks me what's my opinion on Gypsy. That girl don't need a damn baby. But maybe it will heal her. That's the thing, is, like, I want to say she doesn't need a baby, but she may actually need a baby. Like, some people, like, for me, having a baby was, like, the greatest thing ever, and it changed me into a better person that actually gave a fuck. Like, before, I really never gave a fuck about anything. And I don't know if it's because I was on Xanax for, like, a decade, but I've actually always had this personality mixed with the Xanax was really bad. So, like, I just never gave a fuck about anything. And then, like, meeting my husband, I finally gave a fuck about him. But, like, even before that, I had boyfriends and, like, I would cheat on them and treat them like shit. And I never gave a fuck even about the people I loved. But then, like, I met my husband and I had babies and it changed me as a person. Yeah, that girl, the last thing though, like, I wish she would just focus on herself because, like, I went to years of therapy before I decided to get pregnant. Yeah. And it's like, like I said, having a baby changed me and it could change her. It could not change her also though. Like it could make things worse. And I think that's the hard part to tell, which you don't know which way it's going to go. It could either stress her out and make her life harder and worse. The thing is, if your life is already hard, a baby is not going to make your life easy. It's only going to make it harder. If your life is easy as it is already, then it's only going to get better. But let's say, like, when people are like, children ruined my life. No, honey, your life was already shit. When people are like, I know, I want to know who the dad is. Like, that's the thing, is like, pregnancy doesn't make your life hard. Having children doesn't make your life hard. If you were already poor, if you already were struggling financially, if you were already in a shitty house, if you already had relationship issues, having a baby is not going to make that better. It's only going to make it worse. And then those women that make their lives worse blame the baby. They're like, my life's shit because I had kids. No, your life was already shit, and you chose to bring a child here while you were unprepared, thinking that that was going to better your life. When really, now you're just ruining someone else's life too. Honestly, Nikki, I love that. That's beautiful. Actually, that shows what a selfless person you are. If you can acknowledge, no, I shouldn't have kids because I'm selfish, you're amazing. I love that. It really, more people need to be like you and just go, you know what? Like, this isn't for me. And be okay with that. Like, no one should have kids if they don't want kids because it is such a selfless thing. And when people see me with my kids, like, you're so patient. Like, I am a really good mom, but I chose to have kids. I chose the time that I had kids. I was pregnant before and I had an abortion because I was not ready to have kids. And I think that people just need to, like, yes, I love that women have the choice. And I'm really for the child-free movement for other people. I'm not kidding. Not because, like, I think other people, like, don't deserve children, but I'm just for freedom for women. Like, I'm a huge feminist. I'm a huge feminist. I know people, like, hate that term, but it's just like, women deserve the right to our own bodies. And if they don't want to have kids, fuck society. They don't need to have kids. If I want to stay home barefoot and pregnant, that's my business. Not everyone needs to do that though. Also, not a lot of people can even, like, stay home the way that I do. That was part of, like, the agreement of me even having kids with my husband. I was like, I'm not going to work. Like, I'm not going to stress myself out, like, working and having kids. I'm not going to do it. 420 Blaze It. I love that name. I love all your guys' stoner names. Yeah. The thing is, for some women, it's not a privilege, though. Some women have to be stay-at-home moms because they can't even afford daycare. I'm not one of them, but, like, the women that can't, yeah, and I breastfeed. I've been breastfeeding for over 3 years. The women that stay home, but they don't want to stay home, they have to do it because, like, they can't afford daycare. It sucks for them because they don't have the extra money, like where I'm taking my kids to the mall and I can go do whatever, or you guys see me take my kids places. They don't have extra money to do that shit. So they're literally stuck inside the house 24/7. And people don't realize how, like, mentally hard that is. Also, some people need to be like me. Being a stay-at-home mom's not for you. Yeah, it is really mentally isolating for some people, especially if you don't have the extra income to spend on outings, or, like, it's just hard. Also, if you don't have a lot of friends, like, yeah, the patience, you have to really, because you have to think like you're in teacher mode 24/7 with your kids. Like, It's constant patience. It's constant you teaching them. You're only interacting with children inside a little square. And like if you don't have a lot of friends, that's very hard. That's one thing is like people see I'm a stay-at-home mom and think it looks easy. These are my prenatals. But I am really lucky. I have a lot of friends. I have, the laundry, the cooking, all that stuff. I have a lot of support, so it's really different in some people's situations. So for some people, it's a necessity to stay home and they don't enjoy it, and it's just the only thing they can do. And it's just like, it's not that great for everyone. That's what I wish, that we had affordable daycare for people that did want to use it in our country. I don't believe in daycare, but like I said, like that's me. That's my business. I wish that people that wanted other options had other options. Braxton, yeah, you've been a stay-at-home. Braxton, you have 4 kids. Literally, you have 4 tiny children. I don't know how you work. I don't even know how you're a stay-at-home mom to 4 tiny children. That's insane. Braxton has twins, guys, and then she has one. Her twins are the middle kids, and then she has one older, one younger. She has a lot of kids. I know you want more. I want more too. We got to plan our next pregnancy together. Daycares scare me too. I'm not a fan. Yeah, that's another thing is like when your anxiety or mood swings affects your kids. That's one of the reasons why I got on medication, because like I specifically remember this moment. I was in the pantry with Ignacio and I was helping him get the icy maker because Ignacio loves for me to make him snow cones, and I make him snow cones like almost every single day. And so I was getting out the stuff for that, and he was just like grabbing stuff slow because he's fucking a toddler. Obviously, he's gonna grab stuff slow. But like I felt myself like feeling annoyed. Like I was like, why is he like hurry up, come on. And like in that moment I realized, I was like, what? Like for what? Why am I worried about time? I have nothing to do besides make this child a snow cone. Like it's a happy, fun moment. Why do I feel overwhelmed? And I was just like, this is not me, because like I'm not someone who like, you know, he does speak now. But like I have a lot of patience. So like I noticed if I wasn't having a lot of patience, I was like, this isn't who I am. I need to go get medicated. What am I smelling? Hold on. I don't know. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. See, this is why I don't allow nobody near my damn kids. Everyone's asleep. And that's another thing is like, my son talks, but he doesn't talk where he could like give you details of something like that. So like, I don't want to give him, I don't see the need for it. Yeah, I like the in-home nanny idea, Braxton. I support the in-home nanny. That's what I want. Well, I mean, as you guys know, like I have my mother-in-law here with me most days a week, so it's like having a live-in nanny. And she has her own room and stuff, and sometimes she'll stay the night if I need her to. No, I don't get morning sickness. I never got morning sickness with my first 2, and I don't get morning sickness with this one. Hey, Eve, haven't seen you in a while. You had your baby on the 4th of July? That's freaking awesome. What a cool birthday. Oh my gosh. What a cool birthday. I don't know the gender yet. I don't have a preference. I don't hope for any gender. I don't care about gender. It's like irrelevant to me. It's to me like that's like it's just it doesn't matter what it is. Some people, my best friend had a boy and she had morning sickness. I crave a lot of milk. Yeah, I'm team healthy baby. Like, I don't care. I don't really care either way because, like, I don't want to put expectations on my child. That sounds so stupid because it's like literally like a clump of cells right now. I'm like 5 weeks pregnant. I'm like, I don't want to put expectations and pressure them. Like, that just sounds so stupid. But I really don't care about gender. I don't. I don't want to put expectations on who they are as a person. I want to just like them pop out and I get to know them. That's really what I get so excited about because like it's not just having a baby. It's like all the steps. Like I'm looking forward to when my daughter or son is like 18 and we're like doing stuff together. Oh yeah, the midwife's brew worked for me. That's how I gave birth to my second son. I took a midwife's brew and within 2 hours I went into labor. And then I had a VBAC. No, I don't get morning sickness. Everyone always asks that. My mom had such bad morning sickness. She had HG with all 3 of her pregnancies and literally had to be hospitalized, like with an IV, because she was so dehydrated she couldn't quit throwing up. But I never get morning sickness. And my mom, my mom was only alive for my first pregnancy, and she was always like, "Oh my God, I don't know how you like do this. Like you, like as my mother-in-law says, like I am beautiful when I'm pregnant. I'm just." Like, I'm the happiest. I feel like I'm the most in shape. Like, I just am wonderful pregnant. My body loves it. Yeah, midwife's brew. Yeah, we definitely have to plan our next ones together. But that's the thing, Braxton. Like, also, if you ever need someone to watch them, you can bring them over here because you only live up the street. You had HG, yeah. It sounds miserable. A midwife's brew is to help you go into labor. You know who else took one? Nara Smith. I'm hoping for twins. I'm not even kidding. I'm hoping for twins. Imagine how great that would be. Pregnancy's not easy. Pregnancy is horrible for most women. Don't get unrealistic expectations. I am the exception, not the rule. Yeah, a lot of the time, doctors suck too. I hope I have twins. Oh yeah, I'm gonna find out the gender, but I'm gonna do a gender reveal, and whenever I find out the gender reveal, I will post it, so we're gonna find out at the same time. The midwife's brew sent me into labor. I was trying to have a VBAC because I had a C-section with Ignacio, but I wanted to give birth vaginally to my second son, Kyle. And so I took the midwife's brew and I sent myself into labor, and I labored at home with my doula. And then once I was ready, I went into the hospital and I gave birth with my midwife and my doula and a nurse, and obviously my husband. No, I did an ultrasound at the end of the month. I am 5 weeks, I think 3 days, super early. Yes, we have, me and my husband only do my husband, and we do a doula. We don't have like my mother-in-law or like anybody else. You're also hoping for a VBAC? You can totally do it. It seems so scary to me. I almost didn't want to do it. I only did it because I had a toddler, and like the recovery time from another C-section is a long time. And a doula helps you give birth. So like my doula gave me the midwife's brew recipe. She came over, she would like put me in weird positions and like help me stretch. She taught my husband like pressure points, like where to put his hands on my back to help me, how to hold my legs, how to rub my back, important things to say to me. Really, it's a lot of, it's honestly, if you're like not a hippy dippy person, I get it, but like, I'm kind of a hippy dippy person. No, Tatiana does not ever come in the labor room with me, no. I don't even have my mother-in-law there. I didn't even have my mom in my labor room. I don't have anyone except my husband and the trained professionals. It's not a show to watch. It's no one else's experience. It's a very personal, private thing that I keep to myself and my husband. Tatiana will be with Gma, because like I said, my mother-in-law will not be in my delivery room either. Yeah, I don't need the risk of Tati having a seizure while I'm giving birth. I don't think that I need that stress while I give birth. No, Tati and the kids are going to be home with Gma, or they'll be with my sister-in-law or my brother-in-law. Oh, that sucks, Natalie. See, like, my babies are breech until like last minute, I swear, and I have to like flip them. I like do all the positions, like I get on my fucking head basically, do like handstands. That's what they say to do. Yeah, Tatiana will be with. Yeah, Tatiana will be in good hands, and the kids will be in good hands. I really don't even stress about it. Whenever I went to the hospital last time, I fully trusted my mother-in-law's ability to take care of everyone. My mother-in-law is amazing. So, with the kids, we just my mother-in-law, once I do give birth, my mother-in-law will bring the kids, and they will all come say hi to the baby, and they can come visit me after I give birth. But even then, we don't allow like my father-in-law. We don't allow like my brother-in-law. We only allow like the kids and my mother-in-law to come visit me in the hospital. Everyone else has to wait till I get home. Yeah, it's very normal. Like, I really like just limiting down, but I like having my doula. Oh my gosh, I feel like I have to poop. I think I'm getting the nervous poops just talking about giving birth. These are my prenatals. Yeah, it's a preference. I'm not hungry right now. Actually, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I will leave you here though. If you guys wanna look at my decorations. I'll leave it at this wall so you can look at them. Okay, false alarm. I'm just getting nervous. I thought I had to poop. I didn't have to, it's just the nervous feelings. I'm gonna try to start doing my makeup because I don't know when my friend wants to go to the mall. My phone stand also like broke. So like I can't even like place it up higher now. Okay. I'm gonna do some makeup. I'm a little sunburnt. See? I'm a little like pink. Maybe while I'm at the mall, I'm gonna get some new clothes. I need new clothes. Thank you, Danielle. Daniela. I always leave off the end of your name because I always read the front part. I remember you by your picture. That's how I remember a lot of people. I'm not good with names, I'm good with pictures. Oh man. Ooh. That's fun. That is fun. I don't know, what do you guys think I'm having? Okay, so I don't have morning sickness. I have all the same symptoms that I had with my boys. Do you think I'm really great at pregnancy and having a girl, or do you think I'm having another boy because of the symptoms? I think I could be having a girl even if I'm not having any morning sickness. I think that maybe my body just really likes pregnancy. So, ooh, how do I do a poll? Let's see. Oh, I see it. Poll. Poll. Okay. The crying face is gonna be the boy. Do you think I'm gonna have a girl or a boy? The crying face is the boy. I did not pick those, by the way. Those are just like what popped up. I would have picked like a blue heart or a pink heart, but girl is the smile. Oh my god, I don't know what I think I'm having. Oh my gosh, if I had twins, that'd be amazing. I would love to have twins. I don't have any morning sickness or any symptoms. Like, I had none with my boys. So like part of me wonders like if it is another boy just because I have no symptoms. I won't find out for a long time. Like, and I know that everyone's hoping for a girl, but I have no preference, so I don't care what I get. I just want a baby. Yeah, people say that all the time. They're like, oh, this is a sign of having a boy. This is a sign of having a girl. And I'm like, yeah, it doesn't matter about gender to me. It really doesn't, because your kid could come out so different than you think they're gonna come out. My mom was sick all of her pregnancies. I remember she literally was astonished that I never had any morning sickness with my boy, with Ignacio. She wasn't alive for my second one. But she was always so amazed that pregnancy looks so good on me. My mother-in-law says it's amazing on me too. I just get like a good mindset. I have really good pregnancies, but I also like have a really positive mindset about it. My poor mom, she had a really negative mindset because she suffered a lot in life, and I feel like she just let it like eat her alive and get to her. Sometimes though, she would say things that bothered me. Like whenever I was pregnant with Ignacio, so you guys know I drink energy drinks, and my mom, whenever she saw me drinking an energy drink, she was like, oh my gosh, Dallas, don't drink that. Like, your baby's gonna end up walking into walls. Like, you're gonna birth a baby that's fucked up. Like you're gonna have a baby that walks in walls. And I literally looked at her and I was just like, you literally don't know what you're talking about. Like, if it's something that I'm doing, tell me why Tati turned out special needs, because I want to know what you did to make Tati special needs then, if that's how it works. I just don't believe, like, you can do something to make your child special needs. Like, kids are born the way they are. Well, they are. Kids are born the way they are. Me drinking an energy drink is not going to mess up my kid's brain. But, like, my mom would always say that. She'd always be like, oh, my God, you're going to have a baby that's retarded and walks into walls. And I'm not kidding. That's what she told me. And I literally, like, looked at her like, are you fucking stupid? I love my mom, but she says crazy things. I'm not even kidding. It pissed me off that she said that to me. This is like 4 years ago now. But I told her, I was like, oh yeah, really? I'm gonna have a messed up kid because I drink energy drinks? Tell me what you did to have Tati. Because my mom followed all the rules her whole life. My mom followed all the rules her whole life. My mom never smoked, never drank. That woman followed every single rule that you could ever follow. And she still died of cancer. She still had a special needs child. Like, the universe is going to give you what it gives you. And I'm not going to make myself miserable not drinking caffeine. Your great aunt's the same way, judgmental. Yeah, my mom could be really judgmental. It's not out of it wasn't like she didn't want to be mean. To be honest, she was raised by a narcissist. Her own mom, my grandma's a narcissist, so I think that she didn't know any other way to communicate sometimes. I think some of it was out of fear. I think my mom lived from a place of fear. Fear of everything. And it makes me sad for her because she was abused, as a child, because my grandma is, like I said, a narcissist, and her father was a pedo, and my grandma gave my mom to her pedo father. So my mom suffered a lot, and it made her operate from a place of fear. And I'm such the opposite person of that, where I'm like, I fear nothing. Yeah. Actually, yeah. When your baby's in the NICU, they literally give your baby caffeine. Caffeine's not bad for people. What is bad is having too much caffeine. And that's what people are really uneducated and don't understand. It's time to sage my house, guys. This is the sage that I've been saging my house with for years. Oh, it smells so good. I use this every time I would have a negative thought about giving birth. Whenever I was pregnant with Kyle, I would sage my house with this. And I had a beautiful VBAC. It was amazing. Yeah, even now though, like, people, when they're like, oh my gosh, don't do this, don't do that, you're pregnant. I'm like, they're operating from a place of fear. And the reality of it is, if God wants to give me a special needs child, if God wants to take my baby, that is what it is. I have no control over that. And it's not because I drank caffeine. It's not because I did something. It's because that's what God and the universe has planned for me. And I don't blame myself, and I accept whatever is meant to be. But I know what is meant to be. And I'm meant to have a healthy baby. I'm meant to have a healthy pregnancy and give birth at 40 weeks like I've always done. Oh, you could totally have a Coke. I don't call Kyle Jr. any nicknames. And I don't call Ignacio any nicknames. People always ask me that, but I never do. I really love their names. So I call them by their names. I smell so bad. Whenever I'm pregnant, I'm not even kidding. I can't even stand myself. I smell really bad. I'm just telling you guys. Don't judge me. Being pregnant makes me stink. I get postpartum depression sometimes, but I also already had like mental health issues before I had kids, so I don't really blame it on the babies. No, I don't have any smells that make me sick. Nothing. But yeah, when people were like, oh my gosh, you should, because I told everyone, I was like, I'm going to be pregnant by the end of the month. People were like, you shouldn't say that. You don't know that. I'm like, actually, I do. Because I know the universe is planned for me. I'm helping plan it. I'm manifesting. Me and the universe are working together to bring the future I want. So yeah, I knew I was going to be pregnant. And I know that I'm going to carry to 40 weeks a healthy baby again. That's just what I'm meant to do. That's just what it's meant to be. There's nothing I can do to change that, you know? No, I haven't found out the gender yet. It's the same shit I would tell my mom, though. Like, I know what's meant to be, and I'm not going to stress. I don't promote drinking alcohol while you're pregnant. Yeah. Like I said, like, you could do a lot of things. And honestly, you probably could drink alcohol and your baby would be fine. But, like, I just don't promote that. I also don't smoke. And I know a lot of women that smoke while they're pregnant and their babies are completely fine. It's a preference. Like, and honestly, I don't judge women for doing whatever else they do. Whatever works for them is what works for them. I just do what works for me. I've been trying for 5 years. I'm manifesting. I want to know all the women that saw my video of me manifesting for them. I want to know, not this month, because I'm going to give it one more month after this. I want to know if it worked. Yeah, you smoked. Both your kids were fine. Yeah, because it is fine. But like, people are so uptight. The only reason I quit is because I don't want to deal with CPS, and I don't want anyone questioning my ability to parent. Because I've had friends that have had CPS cases, and it's legal. It's completely legal where we live, but they'll still give you a CPS case. And I'm not dealing with that. I don't like smoking that much. I can quit for a little bit. That is one thing. Like, that's the only time you'll really see me quit smoking is when I'm pregnant. I think I was like 2 weeks. I was like 2 weeks pregnant whenever I got a positive. Like 2 or 3 weeks. I started trying on the 3rd and I got a positive test on the 26th. So how many days later? 23 days later, 3 weeks later. But it takes 2 weeks for, like, it takes up to a week to 2 weeks for an egg to fertilize. So who knows? My doctor's appointment went good. I vlogged it, but then TikTok was being weird and wouldn't let me post it. So I just forgot about it and gave up. I've had friends that had CPS cases because they smoked. Actually, a lot of my friends did. Which is why I don't smoke. But I don't see anything wrong with it. Like, that's the thing is, I don't judge people that do. But I just don't because I'm scared. I'm just scared, and I don't want to give anyone a reason to fuck with me. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. But a lot of my friends had really bad morning sickness. Your sister did. And, like, sometimes, like, them smoking is the only way they can fucking eat, you know? And I don't even think cannabis is like bad. But the government does. About what angle? After I do the deed, I put like a towel in between my legs and I lay down and I just go to sleep. Someone asked me, they're like, are you supposed to take it out after you do the deed? And I was like, fuck no, you need to leave it in. Yeah, that's what I believe. It's risk versus benefit, always. So if you believe it is worth it, then it's worth it. Take it. Take that risk. Me personally, it's not worth it, and that's how I feel, but I don't judge anyone who does. Like, do what works for you in your pregnancy, you know? You know your body more than me. Don't ask me. I really feel that way. What do I think about Gypsy Rose's registry thing? I really don't have an opinion on it. I feel like babies always need stuff and babies are always deserving. I don't look at it as like someone's giving stuff to Gypsy Rose. I look at it as like people are doing things for a baby, and I believe all babies need stuff. You know, she did like a registry, I guess, and like everyone's like, oh, she's a scammer, like she's used to getting everything for free. And it's like, okay, Anne, you tell me every baby doesn't deserve stuff for free. I wish every woman could make a registry and we do that for every woman. I don't really like Gypsy Rose, and do I think she should be having a baby? I feel mixed about it, but there's no reason, it's a baby. That baby deserves whatever. Babies deserve everything anyway. Because it just is what it is. Right? Who doesn't like free stuff? And it's for a baby. It's not like she's like taking donations for like shit for herself. It's for a baby, and that is what it is. And I don't know her financial circumstance. I know she probably don't got that much money. As much as people think she's making money, she looks like she's living with a crackhead, like in like an apartment. So like I don't think she really got it like that anyway. So give that girl some help. It's for a baby. I don't like the girl, but it's for a baby. I could never hate on a baby. Like, I just can't. And honestly, I don't think that baby's being born into the best life anyway. So I say give that baby all the support you can. Dude, I've been trying to upload my lives on my YouTube, and it hasn't been letting me download my lives. That's what pisses me off. It hasn't been letting me download my lives. Because I've been putting my lives on my YouTube because they actually do good and like people watch them. Like, I'm going to try again. I'll try to download this one. And I know it sounds evil, but I can hate on a baby. I love you. That's hilarious. It looked forced. Honestly, I love a good gossip. Okay, if you can gossip about a baby, I will listen. But I'm not gonna do it, but I'll listen. I'm like one of your like bad influence friends. I have no preference. She got a nose job. Yeah, I mean, she got a nose job. That's the thing, she got her nose job for free. She got her teeth for free. So everyone's like, oh, she got all this shit for free. Nee. I'm like, okay, I'm like, the girl fucking needed a nose job and teeth anyway. I mean, no one really needs a nose job, but like, it doesn't hurt. I've never had a nose job, but my nose is really great. That's one of my favorite features. Not my little round face, though. I don't like my, like, I want to get, if I was going to get anything, like, done, I would get, like, the, like, chin fat sucked out of my neck. You know what I mean? Oh, no, I don't think all babies are cute. And I wouldn't tell a woman that. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, your baby's fucking ugly. But, like, I don't think all babies are cute. But, like, if I saw an ugly baby, I wouldn't say anything. You know what I mean? Also, that baby's gonna be born with her nose that she tried to get rid of, so think about that. I always think about that, like, with lots, like, women that get, like, their whole faces redone. Like, you know your kids are gonna come out looking like you, the you that you hated and got rid of. Like, they're not gonna come looking out like they're not gonna come out looking like the new you. Gypsy Rose got a nose job. They're just talking about Gypsy Rose got a nose job when she's pregnant, but, like, there's... I just think about stuff like that. Like, think about Kylie Jenner, you know? Yeah, I'm hoping that her having a baby's, like, good for her. Because that's what I was saying. I was like, it's kind of scary because it could either make things worse or it can make things better. So I'm just going to hope for the best because, you know, I don't wish any life to be brought into this world to be tortured and traumatized, you know? So hopefully she makes a great mom. I was a horrible person before I had kids, okay? I never unalived anybody. I've never unalived anybody that I know of. But yeah, like, it could heal her, but having children made me a better person. It made me a not horrible person, to be honest. I can't even tell y'all all the horrible things that I did to people because I just never gave a fuck. And hopefully, you know, having a baby does that for Gypsy. Well, I had to think about it because whenever I worked in the club, like, people would buy, like, from me, but, like, I used to cut it really bad. Like, I used to cut it with makeup powder and Xanax and, like, painkillers. So, like, I wasn't giving them, but I was selling them. I used to tell them ahead of time, be like, this is really bad stuff, just so you know. And they'd always be like, I don't care, give me it. You know? And, like, I think about it now, I'm like, oh my God, I could have really hurt somebody. They shouldn't have been buying it anyway from me. But I used to cut it, like, really bad. Yeah, I totally told them, like, you're taking a big risk, just so you know, this shit is not good. And I remember they'd be like, I don't care. Yeah, and, like, so, like, that's the thing, you know, like, having kids can make you a better person. Made me a better person. It's their fault if anything. Thanks for backing me up, guys. I don't know if anything ever did happen. I think one guy, like, passed out, but, like, he also was drinking a lot. So that's the thing, like, you don't want to mix, like, with Zans and then someone drinking. That can really cause people problems. But, I mean, I told them not to buy it from me. Oh my gosh, no, I used to use, like, baby powder. And, like, I would take makeup powder. Where is it? I'm trying to see if I have, like, a tin of, like, what I would use. Like, I would just take any powder I had. Like, any white makeup powder I had, I would crush that up with, like, some Tylenol. Throw a little Xans in there. You throw a little bit of the actual stuff in there. And then I'd chop it up and sell it to everybody in the club. I told them, though, that they shouldn't buy it. I'm gonna do this. Most of the time, the people buying were like so drunk anyway that they really didn't care what they were buying. Why on earth anybody would think to buy substances from a random stripper they met? Really stupid on their part. I don't know why anybody would do that. What was a typical night at the club for me like? I'm trying to think. I would take like a couple perks and some Xans, do a few shots, and then I'd go like party. I'd go dance. I'd usually call my regulars because I don't like to dance on stage. I like to do VIP rooms because that's where you get paid a lot to not do anything. And so I'd call my regulars. My regulars would line up at the bar for me and they would buy my drinks, and then I would go dance a little bit. I'd talk to them. Then I'd go to the VIP room and I'd just like sit in there and drink my tequila shots. And that would be like a regular like weekday. If it was a weekend, then I would talk to people that I didn't know. And that's like where I could like sell drugs to people. And I would do that. I really like dancing. I thought it was so fun. It's just like constant partying. My eyeliner's fucked up. I did get along with the girls. See, I love strip clubs too. I love to party. That's the thing about me is like, even now, that's why I'm always doing shit with my kids. Because I love doing stuff. Like, I like being entertained and active. Hell yeah, I still dance for my husband. How do you think I keep that man so happy? Why do you think he loves spoiling me? I still dance for him. He's a happy little clam. I don't have a pole. I want to get a pole. I would still like do it. I would not go to a strip club now as a not dancer, and my husband doesn't go to them now. But like whenever he went, he was a single young dude, you know, and like I was just dancing. So, dude, I am a really great dancer, actually. I used to do a lot of cool pole tricks that I was good at because I did cheer and I was a flyer. So I used to do a lot of fun pole tricks. I'm good. I used to be able to like move one of my butt cheeks at like one time, you know, like da 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 da. That was one of my favorite moves. It's just a hoot. I could do lots of tricks and take dollars from people with my butt cheeks or my tits. Those are cool moves too. I used to know all the moves because I danced for like 4 years. Oh, said I can't say that. I'm on restriction. Okay. It was a fun time. Have I ever fell off stage? I'm trying to think. No, I never fell off stage, but one time I did have a tampon string hanging out. I'm not even joking. I was dancing for like a girl and her boyfriend, okay? And like I lean into the girl to like put my boobs in her face. And no, I never got my boobs done. I've never had any plastic surgery or any surgery ever besides my C-section. Anyway, so I lean over and the girl tells me, she goes, come here. And she whispers in my ear, she goes, your tampon string's out. And I was like I know. That was my dance name, Bambi, yeah. She was so sweet for telling me that. I was like, thank you for telling me I love you. Girl, I ain't cutting my tampon string. People can if you want, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That scares me. But it was really nice of her to tell me. Like, that's the thing is, like, people think, like, oh, I must get embarrassed. Like, believe me, you could not embarrass me. I've embarrassed myself enough in life. I literally hold no shame or care. Yeah, I just tucked the string. My little sister lost a tampon inside of herself one time, and so I'm scared of that because I didn't know that was possible. I was like, how do you can do that? But apparently you can, and so I don't take that chance. To be honest, I don't think my cootie cat's big enough to be losing nothing in it, but your friend lost a tampon too? Dude, my little sister did too. And I was like, how the hell you even do that? I don't know, but I'm not taking a chance. Dude, I don't know how that happens. That's what I'm saying. No, I started dancing because I needed money for college and both my parents were disabled and we were poor. So I needed some money to go to college. And then I was like, I don't even like college. So I dropped out of college, but then my dad went into kidney failure and he couldn't work anymore. And so then my mom's like MS was really bad and she couldn't work. And so like our electricity was being turned off. Our water was being turned off. Like one of their cars got repossessed. And so I just started like paying my family's bills. And that is kind of why I kept dancing and had to dance. I also had a drug addiction. But like paying my family's bills, like paying my mom and dad's bills, like kept them off my case about my drug addiction. You know what I mean? Because like they couldn't say anything to me about like what I was doing because I was supporting them. And so, yeah, I don't know. It was a weird mix of, it was a weird situation, but it's like what I had to do. Reality is I just needed money, so I just did what I know to do to get money. My eyeliner looks like shit today, guys. I would have paid my family bills no matter what. It's that me paying their bills really in like me dancing enabled my drug use because I was able to buy a nice car, pay for my family's bills. I was able to have all this money and not ever have any issues. Like, so I never had a reason to stop doing drugs. Even if I wasn't on drugs, I would have paid my family's bills. But like, because of the situation that it really enabled my drug use. It didn't cause my drug use, it enabled it. And so I was able to use in peace. You know what I mean? My parents just wanted to help me. My addiction, I was on heroin and cocaine. I was on Percocets, lots of Xanax, like alcohol. I was literally like abusing everything. Adderall, like whatever, Provigil, clonazepam, Klonopin, whatever it was, I was like a pharmacist. But like I could literally abuse anything. See, I haven't used a tampon in so long, I free bleed now. No, nothing was prescribed me, girl. I was abusing it. I was buying it off the street. No. That's why people now, like, because I got prescribed Xanax, that's literally 0.25. They're like, oh my gosh, that's not sober. And I'm like, girl, Look, me getting prescribed 0.25 whenever I have a panic attack is completely different than me taking 4 milligrams a day of pressed Zans I bought from some random on the street, okay? Like, they're not the same. I don't get morning sickness. Well, I know that a lot of them had fentanyl in it, but I used to do fentanyl. Like, I used to purposely chew on fentanyl packets, like, while I would shroom. That's what I'm saying. When people are like, oh my God, you're doing this, I'm like, believe me, my body's fine. If it can get through that, I can get through anything. Yeah, I used to, like, purposely do fentanyl. And I don't know anybody that purposely does fentanyl, okay? Like, I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. I know, I'm so lucky to be alive. I'm trying to think if I want to put on eyelashes. I quit because I met my husband, and me and my husband wanted to have a baby. I wanted to have my son. I could cry because I'm so emotional. Meeting Kyle and choosing to like have Ignacio was the only thing that saved me. I would not be sober like without Kyle or my kids. And that's why I say, like, I really hope for Gypsy Rose. Like, that's why I was telling you guys, like, I was a bad person, but having a baby really saved me. And so, like, I don't want people to write Gypsy Rose off because it could really save her, you know? And, like, I can't judge someone because, like, it really could save her. I only chose to get pregnant. No, I only chose to get sober so I could get pregnant. And I got pregnant literally the first month that I started trying. Just like I did now. And it saved my life. And it was the only reason I stayed sober. I got sober so that I could get pregnant and I didn't want my baby to go through withdrawals while I was pregnant with him. Like, so I just went through withdrawals by myself, and then I found out I was pregnant like 2 weeks later. And I have been sober ever since. But it's the only thing that made me want to stop. Cry. You guys like don't understand though, like how important Ignacio and Kyle Jr. are to me. It's so hard to explain because like a baby will literally change your life. I was in a place though, like ready for that change. I want to put on eyelashes, but I don't want to cry. I'm gonna go to the mall at 11 with my friend. Let me text her back. That is one thing, is being a mom is like what I was meant to do. I realize now why I was so fucking bored and miserable. I was bored and miserable because I needed my kids. Here, kid. Which one is that? Oh, Kyle. Did you wake up?
Yeah.
You wake up and your mommy wasn't there. Oh. He's so sweet. He's such a sweetie pie. just wake up?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to put the camera down because he's in a diaper. Here, let's get some clothes on you. I don't want everyone to see your underwear.
No.
Yeah, you don't want anybody to see. There's no face. You sweet baby. Children are the greatest blessing. Hold on, Mommy's gonna get you dressed. Relax. What do you want to wear today? You know we're gonna go to the mall? No. Yeah, we are. We are gonna go to the mall. You want to put on a shirt?
No.
Oh, I want to see your nipples. Oh my goodness. He's not happy. You want to get dressed?
Yay.
What about this shirt?
No.
Can we at least put some pants on you?
No.
You're gonna be naked all day?
Yeah.
Oh, he's like, I just want to be held. Oh, hi, Tati. Yeah, go get your medicine. Tati's awake now. I'm gonna get her medicine going and get this kid dressed. Everyone's waking up. Everyone's waking up. Everyone's waking up. Everyone's waking up. Okay. Bye, guys. Love you. Talk to you later.